이제 정답이 나옵니다. 아이고 사람들이 많아서.
Are we ready for some answers?
B's in our spell and B's in yours.
Number one. What is the term for fear of spiders? Tis arachnophobia.
아라크노포비아.
I will also accept
포비아
just
문제가 많이 나와요.
common sense. If you put common sense. Number two.
맨날
How many
포비아예요.
dots are used in each letter in the Braille system?
몰라요. 점자 시스템에
6.
6래요.
It's 6.
아, 이건 어려운 문제였습니다.
Question number 3. How many hours are in 4 days?
96. 96?
96.
네.
Question
주는
number 4.
문제죠, 그냥?
Name the police inspector in the Pink Panther series.
이거 또 우리 적었어요.
It's Inspector Clouseau.
클루소였어?
Number 5. What is the capital of Egypt?
카이로.
Cairo. Number 6. What is the unit of measurement for sound?
데시벨.
It is the decibel.
데시벨이죠.
Number 7. How many carrots are in your goal?
24, 24K.
24.
네.
Number 8.
24K죠.
How many degrees in the right angle?
90.
The left angle. It's 90.
네.
What was the answer number 7? 24. Okay, y'all got it right.
Number 9. In
아, 이거는 B로 했는데.
no,
90.
I'm going crazy. Number 9. What animals or insects communicate by touch, smell, and dance?
Bees.
It is indeed bees. Not
제가 맞췄어요.
Number 10. In what part of the body is Pepsi produced?
스토막.
It is the stomach. Pepsin is a stomach enzyme that serves to digest proteins found in ingested food. Number 11. What activity are you engaged in when your blood pressure is the lowest?
슬리핑.
Sleeping.
네.
Alone. Just sleeping.
Just sleeping.
Blood pressure is normally lower at night whilst you're sleeping. The blood pressure starts to rise a few hours before you wake up. Your blood pressure continues to rise during the day, usually peaking in the middle of the afternoon. Then, in late afternoon and evening, your blood pressure begins dropping again.
아이고. 많이도
Number
있는가?
12. What is the middle fruit? The fruit of the loom
몰라요.
logo.
위트라고 적었는데 우리는 몰라요.
It's an apple.
이거 처음 봐.
This is your pants on.
처음 봐요. 처음 봐.
17. How many zeros are there in a modern day trillion?
12개? 12개. 12개 맞죠.
There used to be two systems where the older British system
백조.
used to use
네,
value
12개.
differently. But in modern day, the last few decades, the world uses the same system.
10억.
12 zeros. Number 14. What part of your body is your skin the thickest?
어디가 제일
Skin is thickest on the palms and soles of your feet. 1.5 millimeters thick, whilst the thinnest skin is found around the eyelids and the posterior region 0.0
feet구나.
So, the feet, specifically the bottoms of your feet. Yes, young lady. What? Yeah, heel, that's fine. So I would count that as the same, because that's the bottom part of your foot.
feet.
Cool. Moving on. 15. Who discovered radium?
마르큐리.
Radium was discovered by Mary Curie and her husband Pierre Curie on 21st
둘이
December
같이 발견했죠?
1898 in a uranite pitch blende sample from Yakimov. So you put Madame Curie, Mary Curie, anything along those lines, you got the point. 16. What vowel appears the most in the 8 planets? Me? I'm not in the 8 planets.
네.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. It is you!
You.
17. Who was Margaret Thatcher?
First minister.
Margaret Thatcher was the first female
Female
British Prime
British
Minister to
Minister.
take power in May
Yes.
1979.
Yeah.
So yes, British Prime Minister. As long as you got something along those lines, that's fine.
최초의 여성.
18.
네,
What building
총리죠.
began to tilt after only 3 of its 8 stories were built?
피사.
It's the Tower of Pisa, also known as Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Pisa.
Anybody been to Pisa?
예.
Yeah, good, isn't it?
Why did they keep building
19.
it?
What is lost in the leaves of a plant when it transpires?
몰라요.
I'm
뭘까요?
gonna be so upset. Water!
워터.
Thought of that too.
Transpiration, transpiration is the loss of water from a
우리는
plant
쓴
in
것
the
같아요,
form of water
워터로.
vapor. Water is absorbed by roots from the soil and transported as a liquid to the leaves via phlegm. In the leaves, small pores allow water to escape as a vapor. Of all the water absorbed by plants, less than
그렇지.
5% remains in the plant for growth. And number 20, in Greek mythology, what is the monster that turns people to stone with a stare?
메두사. 네, 이렇게 해서 20문제 풀어봤습니다.
Medusa.
Our Cruise Next manager, we're going to get you used to one presentation every sea day, and we do have a lot of sea days. So maybe you've done already future cruise presentation, the trivias, and today is the time for new beautiful ships. As you can see, I put out the video of all the designers, the thought behind the designing of the ships, of this new class of ships. You might heard about Norwegian Prima as a class, Norwegian Viva, and as well part of the Prima class we have Norwegian Aqua. As you know, we are Cruise Next team. We are here to help you with all the promotions, the deals, to help you to book cruises. We have the Latitude Rewards desk. If you do have any questions about your rewards, about
The Prima. The first in a new class of ships. Made for the trailblazers and tastemakers. For first-time seekers and explorers of the spectacular. Made for you. With more wide-open spaces to enjoy the great wide open. Rooms that have more room. And service that puts you first. Be the first to discover a new experience at sea. Norwegian Prima. Coming summer 2022.
Perfect. So when we talk about Norwegian Prima, this new class of ships, we're talking about the new class of ships, the Norwegian Prima, which was out in 2022. We have Norwegian Viva, which was out in 2023, August last year. And now this is 1 year we have a break. We're not releasing the new ship. Anybody here knows how many ships we still have in the books? How many new ships we're gonna come up with NCL? Correct. How many? 4. Yes, exactly. 4 new ships will come up. So we do have in order 4 new ships. Aqua, you'll see Aqua towards the end of the presentation, which is out next year, 2025 in March. As we do have already up to 10 different itineraries on Norwegian Aqua. If you do like to see that, come and see us next door. Now to explain a bit of the ships and start with all our ladies. We do have up to 19 and counting, yes, as Norwegian Aqua will be number 20th. Now I'm going to show you the laser on the slide right here. So if you start with our oldest ship, starting on the Spirit and Sky, the ships are the smallest. We still call it this middle class category, but these are the smaller ships, let's say 2,000 passengers as well. As we move up to our newer ships, the ships are becoming larger. So this will be Sun, the Spirit, the Sun, and the Sky, and the Dawn and the Star, which are sister ships in the mid-class, let's say up to 2,200 guests. And then we do move to our slightly bigger, but still mid-class, we call it, let's say 2,400 guests, we call it the jewel class, yeah? So we do get a lot of questions from our guests to say, what other ships you have out there, yeah? So we do only have Dawn, yes, we do have 20 ships as well. Most of the ships we call a middle class because they take 2,000 passengers to 2,400, and as well we're moving up the slide, we can move here to what we call the mega ships, yeah? So we do have the Spirit and the Sun and the Sky. We do have the Dawn class, we do have the Jewel class. Now the Jewel class is different by location, for example, is different by size, and as well, what it has different is that the Jewel class right here in the front it has observation lounge, and as well at the back of the ship where the garden is, you still have some space, outdoor space in garden cafe. Yeah, so the Dawn and the Star, the sister ships, they do not have observation lounge. All the Jewel class you have observation lounge and still some outdoor space in the garden cafe. Now we do have right here on the side, we call it the Pride of America. It's a middle class built the same time as the Jewel is starting, and as well this is middle class 2,000 passengers, and as well Norwegian uses Pride of America for the Hawaii Islands. And Pride of America is the only ship which is registered in the United States because never leaves the United States waters in Hawaii. Every 7-day cruise is in Hawaii. We do on Pride of America. Now we move up a bit, the slightly bigger ships. We call it the mega ships. Now we do have Epic, a class on its own design, the only one designed in France. And then we have the Breakaway class and the Breakaway Plus class, all the way up here, up to 4,400 guests, 4,400. You'll hear me mentioning many times the Breakaway class, the Breakaway Plus class, Prima class, and Prima Plus class. Yeah, so Breakaway, Breakaway Plus, Prima, and Prima Plus. Why? Because as you see the pattern continues, we started with the Breakaway class with the Breakaway when Getaway with 4,000 guests, and then the ships got bigger again, and up to 4,400 guests with Breakaway Plus. Now we have Prima and Viva, which is part of the Prima class, and Aqua, which you see at the end. Aqua is part of the Prima Plus class, which is 10% larger than Prima class. Yeah, so if you're on the Prima and Viva, you have 3,200, let's say at least 3,600, 3,700 you will find on the Aqua ships. Now, very, very interesting to realize that these ships, this new class of ships, they are not as big as the mega class, but not as small as the mid class. So right here in the middle, our goal is to make these ships more feel like a boutique feeling, yeah, a boutique hotel. Now let's see what we have for the first time, including in our Prima class category with the new Norwegian Prima. We do have for the first time we introduced open air food hall, glass bridges, infinity pools, and outdoor sculpture garden. And for the first time for the industry, we have an exclusive suite complex located after overlooking the ship's wake. And the first infinity pools located port and starboard almost at the ocean level. So we do have a lot of infinity pools that you will see, starboard side, port side, and after the back. Most of them will be on the Ocean Boulevard you will see next. This is most, like I said, Ocean Boulevard, you can see on the picture right here, my legs, that's one of the biggest change in design of our ships. Yeah, we do have we do have the waterfront of the Breakaway class, but now we do have Ocean Boulevard. So it's more space, you'll find more space on these ships, less guests and more space, either as well in your accommodation, either as well on the ship around in the venues. So a space ratio of 44%, meaning up to 36% more space per guest than our competitors. And we do have service temperature first. We still have a high number of crew members, even if the ship is smaller. So we have 32, let's say, double occupancy. The ship can take 3,200, and we still have maybe 1,400 of crew on board. Choice design, of course, the design has changed. The size of the ship has changed, and as well more outdoor space close to the water. Now, as you know already, the Norwegian class of ships, they do all have a hull art. Anyone knows which ship in Norwegian class, or let's say Norwegian fleet, what ship had the first hull art? What ship? Which one? Anybody knows? Which one is the ship which has the first time to be commissioned for a hull art? Norwegian Dawn. Yeah, you are the Norwegian Dawn. I think there's a lady here, she knew Norwegian Dawn. Now, Prima and Viva, yes, so the Prima class, Prima and Viva was commissioned to be painted, as I say, by Manuel de Rita, which is, his name is Pita, and was, let's say, if you look at the colors of the exterior of the ship, so for example, what he did, he took shades of blue from the NCL blue logo. He took shades of this blue and created a nice 3D inspired abstract aesthetic, which is a very good fit for this new class of ships. So see the same design on the Prima and Viva and same colors. Now we do have, like I said, the biggest change in the design, in the size, and as well more venues close to the water. We do have Ocean Boulevard. Boulevard. If any of our guests here cruised already on the Breakaway class and the Breakaway Plus class, you might already have experienced the waterfront. The waterfront, if you went to the especially restaurants for La Cucina and sushi, they do have spaces outside you can sit and eat. You have some lounges and chairs as well. So this is what we call the waterfront. It's not as large as this one, it's not going all the way around the ship, but this is where we start the concept of this area on our ships. Now, Ocean Boulevard represents a significantly enhanced now evolution of the waterfront, and it's the most outdoor deck space of any new cruise ship. Why? Because you will see this type of design on many other cruise lines, yes, but many of them try to check and you'll see not on many of those ships, the waterfront, let's say this deck, goes around the ship, but with Norwegian Prima class, we are running this deck all the way around the ship, yeah? So this is why Ocean Boulevard encircles the entire ship on deck 8, and of course offers a variety of experiences. Now, a quick conversation of comparing the waterfront. If you did cruise already with us, you might have experienced the waterfront of the Breakaway, Encore, Escape, all these Breakaway class ships on the left side, which you still find outdoor dining, outdoor bars, seating areas, but now on the right side of the picture, I put the laser on it as Norwegian Prima, you can find this outdoor space wraps an entire deck. You have expansive pool decks, premium outdoor lounge, glass bridges over the ocean, and outdoor sculpture garden of 12 pieces. As you can see already, the Ocean Boulevard is 44,000 square feet, and now the waterfront on the other one was only 19,500. So really we doubled, yes, we doubled this space. This is big for us because that gives you the opportunity and gives the opportunity of the guests with more space close to the water, close to the ocean level. And as well, remember, we are trying to not create more venues that are not with many people. Now you don't stay in crowds. So now we do have a lot of things to do closer to the water on deck 8. And as well, of course, as you will see in new pictures, we do have a lot of activities to do as well on the upper decks. What more you can find on deck 8? You can find an Ocean Boulevard, which is contemporary. You can find an upscale food hall. You find bars, outdoor lounge space, candles, hanging chairs, cabanas, daybed and lounges, seating with fire pits and portable movie screens. What we're trying to say this here is not just for the loud experience to save music and bars, as well if you like, you can spend some time as well towards the front of the ship, a more quiet area, or we call it La Terraza. Prima offers as well more total pool deck space than any other ship in our fleet. And for the first time, its first infinity cruise located, like I said, either side of the ship, and is also surrounded by day-based lounges, and of course closer to the waterline. We do have as well for the first time, for such a size, we do have our first glass bridge. I will not say really our first because on the Breakaway, let's say on some of the Breakaway classes, we do have some small ones, yes, some small ones on the side of the ship. So as well, but now we do have as well our first glass which wraps around the exterior glass walls, and it's a really nice spot for a photo opportunity. Now again, the last one we decided to show you quick. We have a few pictures as well. This is all we can find on deck 8 on the Ocean Boulevard, and like I just said, right here in the front of the ship as well, this is your quiet space here. More you go towards the back, you have the lounges, the food hall, the pools, the infinity pools one side and the other. But as you move more forward towards the ship, this is more of a quiet area. This quiet area, we call it La Terraza. Perfect. Now, like I said, we do have a lot of space, new space as well on deck 8, but not to miss out on exactly. This is at the top of the ship all the way. We do have more sunbeds, more lounges, and more areas for you to spend in the sun. Now this new for Norwegian, we have the slides, yeah, we call it dry slides. If you haven't learned about this before, they are dry, do not need your swimming suit. If you like to beat the rush of the elevators, you just use one of these slides. There's one side and the other. One is called the rush, which features a during dry slides where guests can race each other. And the other one is called the drop. It's the world's first free-fall dry slide where riders will plunge down 10 stories, yeah, which you can reach one of the highest G-forces of any cruise line going down from day 15 all the way down to day 8, yeah. So let's say all the way from the top, if you want to go down quick, down on day 8 you can use 1 hour slides, and even you can race each other. You can see it on starboard side and port side of the ship towards the back. We do have as well increased level speedways as well. If you cruise on our Breakaway Plus class, so we do have the speedway you might have drove, let's say on a two-level track now on Norwegian Prima and Norwegian Viva. We do have a 3-level speedway here, so more space, more track for you to enjoy when you are at sea. And as well, we have the more increase in size, and as well a waterfall, and as well a swimming pool. Let's say not swimming pool, let's say kind of infinity pool as well on the Beach Club. The only recommendation I can give you, if you do like a bit more privacy, as well, if you're looking forward to reserve this type of venue, make sure you do reserve the venue while you are at home. It will be open for you to be reserved days in advance before joining the ship, and as well make sure you do so, because most of the time the guests are reserving while at home, and to avoid disappointment when you come on board many times it's already sold out. About food, yeah, not forget about the food at NCL. I hope you all love the free stuff, the way you can just walk in no matter what, and you can just eat whatever you love as well anytime. And as well now we did increase your choice of food, yeah. That doesn't mean we do not have garden as you'll see, but we just increase the choice of food from all the cultures, yeah. So that is our food hall. Food hall again is located where? On deck 8, yes, where the Ocean Boulevard is. And you can find new main venues. You can find Cocos, Rockhouse, Starbucks, as you see on the screen, Noodles, Tamara, Garden Kitchen, so many options from all over the world. Most of them are complimentary, as you might know already, that Cocos and Starbucks, they are not complimentary, but all the other ones, they are complimentary, yeah? So all these are just more choices for you and enjoy when you are at sea. This on the Prima, you'll find Starbucks in this area and Cocos, which normally, of course, we have to pay for that one, is a charge. On the Viva, they changed the layout, and on this food hall, all the foods are complimentary. Of course, no Starbucks, they put the Starbucks in the atrium, yeah? So you do have a chance to relax. Have the Starbucks in the atrium area, and all of them here to avoid any confusion, let's say, all on the new Norwegian Viva, all the venues will be complimentary. So that's a little change, of course, as you know. Every time we build a new ship, we change and we improve, yeah? So we build something and then we correct and make it better and better, and so on. Now we still have the grand dining room as well, did not disappear, as now just we added more windows, more views as well. And it's in the back of the ship and gives you 270 degrees views with, of course, floor to ceiling glass windows. And exactly the same we did with the garden, yeah? So Surfside Cafe is called on the Prima class, and it's a Prima's complimentary buffet similar as we have here with garden. So you still have the grand dining room, you still have the garden, plus you have the food hall with 11 main new venues as well for you to enjoy, and many cultural and, let's say, tastes around the world. Atrium, like I just said about the atrium, on the Viva, which is the Prima class we moved, we do have the Starbucks in the atrium, but for this class of ships, in the atrium is more for, let's say, relaxation, yeah? It's more for you for a lounge area, to quiet, to breathe, maybe to work as well. And now atrium will be the heart of Prima. Not many activities will happen here, no loud music, so like I just said, it will be a quieter area. It's the heart of the Prima, and it will be a 3-story glass wall venue, and we call it Penrose Atrium, yeah? You can see right here as well. It will be cool actually to get all the interior spaces of the ship. Very close design like here, because you always have to go through the atrium. Now, like I just said, we do not do so many activities in atrium anymore, but we're going to do the most of them as well in our theater club, or club theater as you want to call it. Why? Because in the daytime it's going to be used as a theater, and the nighttime is going to be used as a nightclub. Yes, all the chairs are going to be flattened down the floor, and it will be used as a nightclub. We do have the Dawnhoro Summer Musical, and for the first time for NCL, we do have the new show for us, and not that it's new, but the first time the Price is Right, we will be playing that for Norwegian Prima class.
Introducing the all-new Norwegian Viva. Our next stunning ship in a brand new class designed for you to live life to the fullest. Stay connected to the sea with experiences that bring you closer to the horizon. Stretch out, way out, in our most spacious accommodations to date. And look forward to first-rate service, so you can live it up every second. Live it up. Norwegian Viva, sailing 2023.
So let's first come and next is accommodation. So already we talked about the design, we talked about the Ocean Boulevard, about the new food hall as well as the 11 main venues and different areas where you can eat. And as well now, of course, very important is all the accommodations. Yes, so we have our largest ever inside ocean view and balcony cabins with up to 50% larger than our existing fleet average. And what's the most interesting thing in designing these accommodations and giving more space to the guests? The bathrooms are exactly the same, so you have exactly the same size of bathroom, starting from the inside category all the way up to the suites. So like I repeat, we do have exactly the same bathroom size from the inside category all the way up to the suites as well. Everybody gets exactly the same bathroom. It's 11 more space now on Norwegian Anchor. Norwegian Anchor is the Breakaway Plus class as the last cruise ship as well, built in 2019, which is part of the Breakaway Plus class, the class which was built before Norwegian Prima. There's a nice picture of all the categories. We have an inside, we have an ocean view, we have balconies, and we have club balcony suite. As a club balcony suite, that's a very common question that gets asked. What's the difference? The club balcony suite is a bigger balcony. It's a category, let's say, between balconies and the suite. Most of the time on some of the ships, for example, right here on the Dawn, the club balcony suite are slightly bigger than balconies as well. On the Breakaway class, you do have, again, slightly bigger, and as well the bathroom has double sink. And when we come with this new class, the Prima, the balcony suites, they make a big difference because they are located all over the ships and they are considerably much larger than a balcony. So if you do ever have the chance to book a club balcony suite as well, you do get extra amenities with it. We do have studio for the solo travelers. We do have studio category, and as well we do have the solo category. The solo category, you get the same type of room inside the ocean, but it's priced less just for the solo guests. Let's say if you're not going to pay double occupancy, you can maybe pay 150%. But as well for studio, it's a special category on its own for the guests traveling solo, yeah? And you do have as well some amenities, you do have as well a nice venue for meeting, solo meetings as well, which is accessed only by private key card access. Just a quick look on the Breakaway Studio design. As you can see on the left side right here, we do have the Breakaway Class Studio, how it looks. The design, you do have a queen bed, and so you do have a toilet and the shower separate. And now in the Prima class, it's just such a big difference as well. The Prima Studio has it all together. Yeah? So again, we try to make it the first time we design a studio, and then of course we are improving it. We do have, of course, suites, the most spacious suites of any cruise ship. Amongst all our competitive set based on weighted average of suite square feet, we have 13 suite categories, the largest variety of suite categories at sea, and we have is the largest 3-bedroom suites of any cruise ship. There you have a quick picture of the deck plans. So most of them you can see the balconies are rounded, and they are rounded because most of the suites are either located either right in the front of the ship or all the way at the back of the ship. As well, many times we do look as well, very important to see how many bedrooms, how many beds and how many guests of course you can accommodate. Many times, as you might know already, we do have as well double bed sofa, so these can be converted to double bed. And as well, we do have Haven, so Haven as well is our, let's say, our highest part of the suite, so the categories, so Haven, once you go Haven, you never go back. You can see already the nice big picture from the Haven area, the lounge area, it's all the way on top of the ship. You do have your own infinity pool, and Haven is located most of the time on this class of ship. This is of pearl, I believe it's pearl. You can see right here in the middle, and Dawn and most of the suites are right in the middle of the ship. On the Breakaway Plus and Breakaway Plus, you can see the Haven area right here in the front. And now with this new class of ship, Prima, everything is at the back. You do have your own private elevator, and you do have that I just showed you. We do have right in top of the ship at the back. This is all area for Haven guests. Again, of course, it's only accessed by private key. You do have your own infinity pool, your own lounges, and of course your own sauna. Yes, you do have even a sauna room. You do have in the top of the ship, right there above everything. You do have outdoor lounge, indoor lounge, observation lounge for Haven, then Haven restaurant. These are the rules for Haven as well, and you can say as well, many times it's double the price and double the size, so as well we're expecting at least the size to get at least the double the size of a balcony. So when you're looking at Haven suites, for example, HE category is double the size of a balcony room. And you do have as well other categories with more 3 bedrooms, for example, 1, 2, 3 bedrooms right here, 2 bedroom suite as well here, 1 and 1. And one of the biggest improvements we have in this H6 category, what we need now, we change the design. Let's say that we take the design of the room, and now we do have 2 separate bedrooms. This category used to be like this. For example, Breakaway Class, the 2-bedroom Haven suite, we do have 1 bedroom and a small bedroom on the side. We'll accommodate, let's say, 1 person on the sofa and 1 person on the bunk bed. But now you do have the same category, which is H6 on the Breakaway. Now the Prima class, you do have a king-size bed and a queen-size bed, 2 separate bedrooms. And of course, you can share this type of stateroom with anybody, anyone you wish, being family, close family, or friends.
Apply for the Norwegian Cruise Line MasterCard with World Points Rewards. Apply today and we'll start you off with a $25 instant onboard credit just for being a cruise. Use it on board with Fair Cruise for exciting shore excursions, spa treatments, specialty dining, and more. Please note that students are not eligible for this onboard credit. But that's not all. You'll also earn 20,000 bonus points after making at least $1,000 in purchases in the first 90 days of account opening. That's worth $200 off your next Norwegian cruise. Even better, you can earn 3 World points for every $1 spent on all your Norwegian onboard purchases, including all activities in your cruise pack. Earn 2 World points for every $1 spent on eligible airline and hotel purchases. You'll also earn 1 World Points point for every $1 spent on all other purchases. Redeem your points for hundreds of rewards options like cash, gift cards, hotel stays, car rentals, Norwegian discounts, and more. See your Cruise Next consultant to apply today.
The best option for category upgrades, remember Norwegian MasterCard for US citizens, no annual fee, no foreign transaction fee, 0 APR for the first 9 months. You can apply here on board with us, takes only 10 minutes, and we can put already the card on file to pay for your bills. Really great. Remember, we are getting 20,000 points for the first $1,000 you spend, plus for the next 10,000 points you earn, already you can get 1 category upgrade. And I'm talking about full category upgrades. Now let's look at where these beautiful ships are going, destinations. We have Norwegian Prima doing Galveston, yeah, so full season this year, still up and going out of Galveston, Western Caribbean. We do have as well out of New Orleans, which is next door right here. Norwegian Breakaway does exactly the same, but now Galveston, yeah, so Galveston is new for us. We did few runs last year as well, but this year we brought the ship there and full season every 7 days, Western Caribbean on Norwegian Prima. Norwegian Prima does as well the Iceland cruises, yeah, Iceland and Norway, out of London, Southampton, going to as well a bit of the Western Mediterranean and Bruges in this area, going to Oslo, and going as well to Norway, and going to the fjords. The Gay Range is one of the very nice ports we go when we enter the fjords, and as well we do finish in Iceland. As well many cruises, they either go from London all the way up to Iceland, or from Iceland all the way back to London, Southampton. These are two main itineraries, Prima does Caribbean, Western Caribbean and Iceland out of London. Now we do have Viva. Viva took the place and the itinerary of the Epic. Epic used to go out of San Juan, yes, so Puerto Rico. Now Viva does it, the San Juan mostly Southern Caribbean cruises, yeah, Aruba, Bonaire and Curacao, and as well sometimes we do out of Eastern Caribbean cruise, but most of this run is again going up and running right now. Viva is doing Caribbean out of San Juan, and as well Viva is doing a lot of more itineraries in the Mediterranean. So either you want to go to Europe, you want to go Northern Europe, you take Prima, and you want to go Mediterranean, you take Viva as a new ship. As well, this is very nice to start with the transatlantic from San Juan into a Caribbean. Yes, so that's a Caribbean and transatlantic, west coast of a bit of Africa with Morocco, and finishes in Lisbon. This is only one transatlantic cruise. You have 3 destinations in one go. Why? Because you do Caribbean, you do a transatlantic, and you do a bit of west coast and Lisbon, yeah? Now we're going to move on into the Mediterranean with Viva, starting in London, goes to Lisbon. A lot of cruises out of Lisbon, going as well all the way to Rome. These are very nice cruises to catch, or maybe to go over the entire Mediterranean. Yeah, most of our, for you to be able to see Lisbon and Barcelona and Italy, 3 different countries across the Mediterranean, you will need to take most of the time at least 2 cruises. Yeah, but with Viva does it so much spread out. You start in Lisbon and you go all the way to Spain, Palma, Barcelona, as you see French Riviera, and you finish in Rome. Stay back to back, and this will move from Rome as well, can go to Venice, yeah? Venice out of Rome, Napoli as well, Messina, Sicily, and as well even Dubrovnik, everything you need to see on the Adriatic coast right here in the Dalmatian coast we call it. And as well even more Eastern Mediterranean we call it, Greek Isles and either Istanbul in the middle of the cruise, which is very nice, gives you a lot of time to get off in Istanbul as well. Sometimes it's good to take cruises out of Istanbul, or sometimes as well it's good to have Istanbul in the middle of the cruise. So out of Venice as well, Venice starts in Venice, go all the way again to Dubrovnik, a very nice place. Make sure you do have it on the itinerary if you do leave out of Venice, and you will finish in Athens, yeah. And as well, of course, most important and nice Greek Isles, yeah, Santorini, Mykonos, and Kusadasi. There's a time to see as of Norwegian Aqua. We're going towards the end. We talk about Norwegian Prima class, Prima and Viva. They both out. One Prima was out in 2022, Viva out last year, 2023 in August. And now to this year, 2024 is the only year we are taking a break. Yeah, we breathe in because we are still having 4 more ships in the books. Yeah, we do have Norwegian Aqua starting again. Every consecutive years we're going to build 1 more ship. So let's have a look at the short video of Norwegian Aqua. Taking Norwegian Prima to a new level. Remember, we're going to call this Norwegian Prima Plus class. So the new slide coaster, Aqua slide coaster, and there's more space, of course, and the ships will be slightly larger. Yes, thank you so much all for your time. Remember, Cruise Next is here to help you, to give you the best